Welcome back to another episode of The Nozzle. My name is Byronyk, and this week we have official news regarding 7 Days to Die and their potential removal from Steam. This episode will be controversial, so please watch this video in its entirety before commenting. For those unfamiliar with 7 Days to Die, it is an open-world, voxel-based zombie survival game that came out roughly 2 months ago. Since its overwhelming success on Kickstarter, and after gaining a green light from Steam, I have covered this game non-stop. My subscribers can tell you that I have given this game countless words of praise, even when the game rears its ugly head in the face of alpha bugs. However, 3 days ago since this episode was recorded, a Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or DMCA for short, was filed against 7 Days to Die and their development studio, the Fun Pimps. As you can see here, the official 7 Days to Die page in Steam has been taken down, and in its place is an error message stating that the game was banned for either violating the Steam's terms of service or the terms of service for green light. As I did further research, I found a direct quote on Reddit from an attorney, Tom Buscaglia, who filed the DMCA. You're more than welcome to read the whole quote by following the link in the description below, but let me summarize it as best I can. According to Mr. Buscaglia, the clot-infected model, which I assume is the zombie NPC texture, was stolen originally from Tripwire, the developers of the game Killing Floor. Those assets were then sold to the Fun Pimps, presumably unaware of their origins. As of a month ago, Mr. Buscaglia was requested on behalf of his client to ask the Fun Pimps to either edit the original asset or to discontinue its use. Honestly, I feel bad for the Fun Pimps. Being sold stolen intellectual property is a lose-lose for the buyer, and after so much success on Kickstarter and Steam, it's sad to have to spend part of your budget and time to fix a legal issue. This is about as far as my sympathy goes. Buscaglia spent around a month trying to contact the Fun Pimps with no success. While I may give the Fun Pimps the benefit of the doubt that they were not aware of having purchased stolen assets, not communicating with an attorney to me sends up some red flags. Likewise, the Fun Pimps has been visibly absent from Twitter, Facebook, and their homepage for over a month, with the latest post being on their Twitter account on September 18th. That aside, I find it disheartening that a development studio has made no form of contact to its users in over a month. Now before you tell me, but Byron, you're just being entitled and should have patience. Consider this. Over $500,000 US was funded to the Fun Pimps via Kickstarter, I being one of those backers. Those who contributed to 7 Days to Die are, in all intents and purposes, investors. As like any AAA title, the development studio is required to communicate with their investors to make sure their money is being put to good use. All I am saying is that the Fun Pimps should feel honored that 13,000 backers supported their development costs and should at least communicate with them. That being said, it's quite possible in the coming weeks we will hear a message from the Fun Pimps addressing this legal matter. I look forward to hearing from them and for what I hope is a mistake to be cleared up. On a personal note, however, I will be discontinuing my 7 Days to Die series as an individual stance against intellectual property theft. I have multiple friends who work within the gaming industry and who have had their work stolen. This is not a stance against the game itself, but the developers. If you have thoughts regarding this issue or issues on DMCA in general, please leave a comment below. I will continue posting my remaining 7 Days to Die videos I have yet to publish, and hopefully by then, this issue will have resolved itself. Thank you all very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again in another episode of The Nozzle.